We're here to talk about my monthly favorites. May is my favorite month. I'm a Taurus. Of course, May is my favorite month. Let's start off with skincare. The only skincare product I have here, basically. I have two, I guess. But one is a miss, this one's a hit. I'm going to be talking to you about my favorites, hit or misses. I'm going to start with hits. I don't want to hear the bad news first. Or maybe I do. Depends on the situation. But right now, I really just want to talk about the good stuff. The good stuff is this SPF by Kosas is so good. I thought it was going to be like extremely greasy and oily, but it's really not. It has a tint. It goes on clear once you like spread it out. It is a mineral sunscreen, so it's to cancel out that white bluish tone from, of course, a mineral sunscreen. When you first apply it, it kind of looks a little bit on the greasy side, and then it just looks like a completely natural glow. It's super subtle, and I think it wears beautifully under makeup. So as an oily skin gal, I actually really like it. They claim it's not going to break you out, and I really haven't noticed any major breakouts from using this. It doesn't really extend the wear of your makeup. I feel like every single sunscreen kind of makes your foundation not last as long. It won't extend the wear of your makeup. It's not a primer. It's just an SPF that wears good. It doesn't pill up. If you have oily skin, you know that your foundation, unless you set it and you powder it, it just won't last as long. It does have some skincare ingredients in here. It does have hyaluronic acid, peptides, ceramides. It has a lot of good stuff here. And then of course it's not a chemical sunscreen. I really don't mind, but there's some people who do. So if you rather have a mineral sunscreen, then you can definitely grab this. I love that there's brands out there coming out with better and better formulations for a sunscreen. It's so important to wear, and I tend to skip using it just because it makes my makeup look bad, or it makes me really oily, or it breaks me out. So I'm actually glad that I'm finding sunscreens that actually perform. I'm going to talk about this Merit lip oil. It's their jelly collection. I think it's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. This one is in the color Mapleton. I am wearing it right now. It's supposed to be more of a brown tone, but to me, this looks pink. But I think it's gorgeous. It's flattering. It's pretty hydrating. And once I remove it, it leaves like a little bit of a pinkish hue. You see how clear that is? I mean, what's new? There's so many lip oils out there. Do you need another one? Maybe not. But if you haven't given any lip oil a chance, you could go for this one. I have been obsessed with this Tower 28 mascara. I have a whole video talking about this coming soon. I'm wearing it right now. I think my lashes look amazing. I think it's just so good. It's long wearing. You get so much volume with this. You get lengthening. I honestly do not feel the need to switch this up. I went and bought 2 more tubes of this online. It went sold out in my store, and I feel like it's gonna go sold out soon on the website. And they are a smaller brand, and I fear that they won't be able to stock up as fast as other brands. Yes, the wand is kind of curvy. You're supposed to get definition from the curvy side, and from the inwards curvy side, you're supposed to get more volume. So lengthening, volume. I do not have a problem with this flaking or smudging. It's sweat and water resistant, not waterproof. I don't like waterproof mascara. It actually washes off very easily. With the Rare Beauty mascara, it was really hard to remove. But yeah, this is actually my new go-to. I was hesitant to try it, but I'm so glad that I did. Something I've been using almost every day, every single time I do my makeup, is this Bobbi Brown shadow stick in the color Bark. I feel like I should get it in black. I should get it in light brown. I should just get more colors. It is so creamy, so blendable, so spreadable. It does set though. Be quick with it so you don't have a problem smudging it once it dries. It's long wearing, but I do like to use a primer anyway, and I do like to set it with a little bit of powder shadow. I'm wearing it right now. I like to wear it alone. If I'm gonna do a smoky eye, I like to just apply this first so I can have a little bit of a base, like a darker base. I like that it's not black. If I wear it just on the lash line, it gives my lashes such a full look. I absolutely love it. This in combination with the Tower 28 mascara, winning combo right there. An eyeshadow that I also been loving is this one from Urban Decay. A lot of people get the Space Cowboy one. I saw Mushroom. I knew that this silver subtle metallic color was definitely for me. I'm gonna show you. I'm probably gonna do a video wearing this soon. It's a perfect like cool tone gray. I would even say a little bit purpley. So yeah, cool tone metallic gray that looks really good. Let's talk about hair now. It seems like I talk about a dry shampoo in every favorites video, but I go through so many of these. I mean, what can I say? What makes this one different from the other ones? It leaves almost no residue. It really gives your hair a very fresh look. I just wash my hair, so I really don't need to use it. If you need a new shampoo, out of all the ones that I've tried, this one's really good. Just go for this one. I think it's a little bit pricey for what it is, but it's Olaplex. You pay for names, you pay for brands. This one's a solid one. Remember to shake it very well, lift your hair and spray it. One thing that I will say is that I stopped spraying at a certain point, and I think it's because the cap got a lot of buildup. So I had to remove the cap, rinse it on the water, put it again, and then it worked again. And to be honest, that's never really happened with any dry shampoo that I've owned before. The formula, however, it's really, really good. Last on my hits are this purple Amika shampoos. I obviously got my hair bleached recently, and of course I want to keep it looking as gray or white or blonde as possible, and I don't want it to look brassy. So this line by Amika, Bust Your Brass, is actually so good. I love the smell of it. It's like a subtle scent, but I just don't know, I like it. So it works repairing your hair while keeping the blonde at bay. I know that the Olaplex purple shampoo is way too tinted and you could really leave your hair purple. This is not really the case unless you leave it there for a couple of minutes. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but I personally think that it's kept the bleached hair looking nice and cool toned. I really also love the design of it. I love the tube and the design. Amika in general is a brand that is really good. It's never failed me. For the time that I have the blonde hair, I'm gonna be using these shampoos. So this is a repair shampoo and conditioner with a purple tone. I strongly recommend you give these a go. So now let's start talking about things that just didn't work for me. It doesn't mean that it might not work for you. It doesn't mean that these are bad products. It just means that for me, my personal skin type, my personal way of doing makeup, it just didn't work for me. What is it? The Blur Drop from Glow Recipe. When I heard about this, tone refining, smoothing, BHA on it, I thought this was gonna be the perfect thing for pores. And it just does nothing for me. It doesn't do anything. Like, I put them on and I put my foundation on and I don't see a difference. I also don't think it controls oils that well at all. I thought that maybe it would work for that. It doesn't. I mean, if you've made this product work for you, please let me know what it is. For my oily, acne prone skin, I really wanted to like this. It kind of smells like strawberry. It's like a very subtle strawberry scent. Sadly, this is a miss. Next is this mascara by Fenty. What a miss. I got this one before I got the Tower 28 one, thinking like, oh my god, it's Fenty. It is so terrible. This is so clumpy. It's actually quite watery, I feel, and it makes my lashes look so bad. So clumpy. It gives no lengthening, just a whole lot of clump. It's called Hella Thick and it's hella clumpy. Is what this should be called. Thick in a bad way, like not in a good way. I would say this is a hard pass for me. It's not even because it smudges or flakes, it's just the look of the lashes looks really bad and clumpy. I like the bottle. The bottle's cute. I'm actually gonna take off my lipstick for this one. Actually, on my last favorite video, Generation G lipsticks were a favorite of mine. I love matte, but G Suit, I honestly could be the color, because most dark colors are not that great, but I find this to be patchy and it like feathers. It's a little patchy. The color is gorgeous. You see that? That is such a beautiful color. The color that I have is Drive, and I feel like I can make it work. I'm just not obsessed with it, and that's why it's a miss for me. It's not that like I hate it. I love the color and I'm gonna keep wearing this. It doesn't wear that well. It starts getting a lot patchier as you wear it, as you talk. It dries out in your lips. It clings onto dry patches. It's okay at best. From a distance, it looks fine, but up close, you definitely see it. But I also really wanted to love it. Alright, so those have been my favorites of the month. June is already started. I already have a couple of things that I really want to like save for the end of the month for another favorite video. Stick around if you want to see more. Go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting for? So thank you so much for watching, and I will definitely see you guys on the next video.